Toastmaster Mohsin Raza is the director at Pakistan and looking after learning and development here. Today he will be delivering his speech from project evaluation and feedback. The purpose of this project is for him to present a speech on any topic, receive feedback and apply the feedback to a second speech. So today he is delivering his second speech incorporating the feedback he got in his first speech. The purpose of this speech is for the member to demonstrate that he or she has applied the feedback received from his or her first speech. Please put your hands together for Toastmaster Mohsin Raza's speech. Title is Can You Handle the Truth? Time is 5 to 7 minutes.
Dear fellow Toastmasters and guests, good evening. How many of you think whenever you leave your home and stand in front of your mirror and think that you are the most smartest person in the world? How many of you? But I don't know about all of you, but whenever I see myself in that mirror, that my best, I call it my best friend. The reason is, it always shows me what I want to see. Whenever I stand in front of that mirror, it shows me that I'm the most smartest person in the world. And there's no one who can compete against me. And I wake up each and every day. I wake up early in the morning and I get dressed and I stand in front of my mirror. It shows the same image. Whenever I stand and go on my weight machine and I see that number, once again, that weight machine, who is also a friend of mine, shouts and says that, don't look at that number. It's lying to you. If you were born on Mars, it would have showed you that you are only 37 kilogram. It would not have showed you that you are 100 kilogram actually. So I just say that, oh yeah, that type of people I need around myself. And one day, I woke up and got dressed. I went to my wardrobe and I looked for the best suit that I have in my wardrobe. And I wore that and went to my office. But then, after spending whole day outside, I came back home and before going to the bed, I went in front of my mirror and stood there and saw myself once again. Before leaving, I was the most smartest person in the world. But what I saw in the mirror was different. A person who was hurt. A person who was down. A person who was bleeding. I looked at it and I said, what happened? Who are you? When I left in the morning, it was good. But who are you? What happened to you? The person who was in the mirror responded that, it's you who did this to me. I said, no, I didn't do it. How could I hurt you? How could I destroy you? It's you. Want to know how you are doing, how you have been doing it? No, I said, and I replied that, no, I have seen myself for past 30 years. I've seen myself, and whenever I see myself in this mirror, I look at it and I realize that I'm the most smartest person. But now today, I'm seeing a different image of myself. It's that the person who was in the mirror replied that the reason why I have been lying to you for past 30 years, I was showing only a person you wanted to see. Now I'm showing a real you who was different. And the things you have done the whole day is the result of this person. That's why I got hurt. Want to know how? When you got dressed up in the morning and you left your room, your mother and your father offered a breakfast and said that, come on, sit with us, have a breakfast with us. You said, please don't disturb me. I have to go off my office and I don't have much time for this. Then she replied again and said that at least have a cup of tea before leaving. We would like to have a cup of tea with you. Then I replied, oh, I don't have any time for this, for all of these things that I can sit and spend my time with you. I left. That's how my heart is bleeding. The blood is coming from my heart, actually. Because you broke her heart. That's why I'm bleeding from the heart. I realized that, well, what I have done today. And what about the dress? Why? Why it's so dirty? I said, when you left your house, you were so cool, looking cool in your car, in brand new car, that you forgot there was a pool of water. And you went through it so fast that you forgot that some people who were standing beside that water and they were waiting for a bus and you destroyed their dresses. That's how my whole dress got dirty. And then I realized that what I have been doing it. What's with the blood that's coming out of your hand? It's because that you bribed someone today. And you took unlawfully someone else's blood. And then that money, that bribe money, is coming in out of your blood actually. It got in your blood and it made dirty. And then I replied, what happened to your feet? And it replied to me. It was that you discussed about that student. A student came to you and said that, I need some help. You replied to him that, come on, go off. I don't have time for this. I've been doing all of those things on my own since childhood. Nobody have helped me. He said, now I want to show you the success that you have achieved is because of your parents. They helped you. They helped you grow. It's because of your teachers. They helped you. They helped you grow and they gave you knowledge. They shared each and everything. Yeah, they supported you. But you forgot. And they never remembered that. That's how you got so famous in that world that you forgot to help that person actually. Then I realized, I was so shocked. I went to my dad and said that, what happened? What I've done, what I have been doing to myself. It's not that person that I want to be. Again, when I went up to that mirror in the morning, I stood there and the mirror was showing the same person that it has been showing to me for past 30 years. But this time, I had different perspective. This perspective showed that, and as Carl Jung puts it, when your visions will be clear only when you look into your own. One who looks outside, they dream. One who looks inside, they awake. And that's how you want to get awake. Because whenever we stand in front of our mirror, we look perfect in normal mirror. But if we look ourselves from different perspectives, sometimes with all the wrongdoings that we commit each and every day, we look deformed. Thank you very much.